busy. Woo! What I'm about to tell you in this video is not magic, right? Like if you have anxiety, to get through that, it's gonna take a lot of work. And then I ain't just gonna give you like a tip and then it's gonna work. You have to work. You gotta be patient. You know, patience is really important. You know, to get through things in life, especially anxiety. You know, it's a big problem, but you either stay with the problem or you get through it with what I'm about to teach you. So you know, I'm about to give you one tip, but you know, there's a lot of other tips to get through anxiety. But this one I would say is the best tip to get through anxiety. So my name is Ludovic Condelo. I'm 18 years old. I've been through a lot of things in the past couple of years. You know, I had anxiety. You know, right now, like I said, I'm 18 years old. When I was 15, 16, 17 years old, you know, it wasn't a long time ago. I had anxiety. You know, it was more of a social anxiety. Like when I went to school, I cared what everyone would say about me. You know. Sometimes I couldn't even get out of bed because I was too scared to go to school. You know, I wouldn't even go see my friends because, you know, I was scared. You know, I was scared that what they would think about me. You know, it was really hard. Like my relationships got worse and worse. It was really a big struggle. You know, to get through that. And right now, you know, I'm really happy. You know, I can have a conversation with anyone else without being anxious. You know, if I have an exam or whatever, I ain't gonna be stressed for that exam. You know, I can get up every single day and be happy to go attack life. You know, right now I have a really good relationship with my friends. You know, we often do things together. It's really nice. I have a good relationship with my family, because yes, when I had anxiety, I would say that my relationship with everyone was bad, right? Because my relationship with myself was bad. So you gotta do yourself first. So like I told you, you gotta be patient. Like when I first started to implement what I'm about to teach you, I was really bad, and I still had anxiety for a lot of time. You know, I would say that I still have anxiety. I think that anxiety is something that never like goes away. You know, when you have depression, anxiety, you will always sometimes feel depressed or anxious. Right? It's normal to feel anxious. It's healthy to feel anxious. You know, it's a survival mechanism. But the thing is, there's different levels, and the level that I was at was really bad. And right now, with a lot of work, I feel like sometimes I feel anxious, but like my mindset and the thing that I did are so strong that I don't doesn't feel my anxiety is not strong. It's really like it's almost nothing, man. And I wonder if someday it's just gonna disappear. I wonder, right? But I would say that I'm not someone anxious. You know, I'm very calm. Like sometimes it frustrates my friends because they're like, you're slow or some things like that, because I'm too calm. You know, I'm too calm like person. I just don't read stress now. So I guess you want to know what is the tip, right? So the tip to get through anxiety is meditation. All right, I'm gonna show you how to meditate in some time. But yeah, the tip is meditation. So when you're anxious, you think about the future, right? Like you're anxious about what's gonna happen. Either you don't know what's gonna happen, so you're stressed, or you know what's gonna happen and you don't want it to happen. So you think about a lot of scenarios to like fight that thing or run away from that thing, that you just want to avoid in the future. So anxiety is really thinking about the future and have a lot of worries about the future. If you have social anxiety, you're gonna be anxious about like what people are gonna think about you, or looking at people in the eyes, things like that. If you have like I don't know, like now it wasn't really a thing like some years ago, but now it's a performance anxiety. I don't know how we call that in English, but in French it's anxiété de performance. Is an anxiety of like exams at school. Like you're stressed to have bad grades or things like that. You know. Then there's like anxiété généralisée, general anxiety. I don't know how we say that. I will just put the name on the screen. So this is when everything stressed you out. You're anxious about everything. You just all of your thoughts in your head are focused on like anxiety, alright. And sometimes you can panic. You have panic attack. I never had that, but I know people that have panic attack and panic attacks, and it's really hard. So you gotta meditate, because meditating takes you in the present moment. And when you get anxious, your thought that's in the future comes back in the present, and now you feel everything in the present. And when you feel everything in the present, now you're happy. All right. Discipline is meditation is one tip. Meditation is one tip. You can meditate and still have a lot of problems, but it's gonna fix a lot of problems in your life to meditate. All right. So like everything, at first you're gonna be bad at meditation. Then you gotta do it. You gotta do it every single day, and meditating every single day, you will get better every single time. You will get better and better and better, and your anxiety will decrease. It takes a lot of work. Maybe you're not willing to do that. Like if you're still listening to this video, it may be because you're determined to meditate. You're determined to get your anxiety. But a lot of people will just say like all right, I want a magic tip like meditation. I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. I don't want to meditate every day. I don't want to get through my problems. It's basically what you're saying. All right, like if you want to get through your problems, you gotta take action, and you gotta take action right now. All right, because if you always take action tomorrow, like you're always procrastinating, it doesn't work. You gotta do the action right now. If you want to get through the problems, you gotta meditate right now. Right. So we're just going to do a quick little meditation session. I'm just going to teach you how we do that. So the concept of meditation is not thinking, right? You gotta focus on one thing. You can focus on everything. What I do is focusing on my breath, my nasal breath. So first you gotta relax yourself, all right? So just take a deep breath. Then you relax. Then you can just close your eyes. Do it right now. Like do it while I do it, so that you understand. Because if you want to get through your problems, you have to take action. So meditate. So you have to stand still. Sitting. Don't lay in bed, man. If you meditate laying in bed, you're gonna like sleep. You're gonna go to sleep. So just do it sitting like on the floor or in a chair like I am right now, and just focus on your breath. At first you can breathe really hard like this. Alright, like focus on your breath in and out. And every time that you notice that your attention, your focus is just not on your breath anymore, like make it come back. Make your focus come back to your breath. And see it like that. Every time that your focus comes back to your breath, you're getting stronger. You're getting stronger, you're being in the present moment, right? Every single time that your breath goes back, you're coming back in the present moment. Alright? So every time you're getting stronger when you're putting your focus back. And don't let that frustrate you at first. Your focus is never going to be like on your breath almost, because your head has been made to wander. You have a lot of thoughts, and you're always thinking. Not think is something really hard for your head. So it's like a muscle that you gotta make stronger. So every time that your focus gets away, come back to your breath every single time. To get better at meditation, I would say that you have to meditate every single day. Alright? Start small. Start 1 minute a day in the morning, late at night, when you prefer. Alright? Just you gotta do it every single day. Because if you do it not every single day, it ain't gonna get stronger. You think too much, man. You think too much every day for your focus muscle to get stronger. I would say read is a form of meditation because you're focusing on the reading, especially like bad books. If you're reading books that are not interesting, I have a lot of books right there. They're really interesting, but they're not fiction books. They're like books to learn things. So sometimes I'm not really interested in the things. So it's like a form of meditation to put my focus back. Listening at school is a form of meditation too. Discipline is a form of meditation. Everything that gets your focus not on the task at hand and you have to get it back is a form of meditation. So the best thing to practice these tasks of life, to practice your focus on these tasks of life, is just to like create a practice that you do every single day for like 1 minute, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. There's people that meditate 1 hour a day. I don't know how they do it. Like I just don't have the patience for that. I meditate only 10 minutes a day. Before, I was meditating 20 minutes every morning, but then I just started to meditate 10 minutes because it's just better for me. So, and now my focus is really good. So start small. Start just like meditating 1 minute. You put the timer. It's really important to put a timer, and you just focus on your breath. You focus on, I don't know, there's different forms of meditation. There's people that just focus on their nose, so they have to, I don't know how you say that, but they have to do that with their eyes. It's really funny. So they meditate like that for like, I don't know, the time that they want, but you just focus on something. If you want to focus on the sound of birds, I did that once. Like, it's good too. Just when your focus isn't there, put it back on the birds. I think that you got it. So when you do that every single day, you get better and better and better and better and stronger and stronger and stronger, and it just helps you in everything in your life. And when you're anxious, you can just it's not an effort. It's not an effort anymore. When you do that for years, it's not an effort. You just don't think in the future. Alright? And if you think in the future, the thing is, now that when you meditate, you become conscious of your thoughts. You become really conscious of your thoughts. So if you think in the future, you don't especially have to put back your focus in the present moment. You can just think in the future, but think about the situation and rationalize, change your thought patterns in the future. You can just you see your thoughts. Now you may not be conscious about your thoughts right now. Like, be conscious about your thoughts right now. Like, what are you thinking about right now while you're listening to this video? Like, I don't know, man. This guy is smart. This guy, I don't give a fuck about what that guy is saying. Why am I listening to him? Like, I don't think he's right. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying about this video right now. Thinking about this video right now, or just thinking, or just what about you thinking in general. But meditating makes you conscious about your thoughts, and you can change them. You can change your thought, because your thoughts are not you. You are not your thoughts, right? But your thoughts make you, right? Like, if you always think about the future, you're gonna be someone that thinks about the future, alright? So your thoughts are your ally. Your thoughts are your friend. You know, your thoughts are your friends. So you gotta get conscious about them and change them. And how you do that is by meditating, right?